what's up? Welcome to today's video. So for today we used a lot of new products. I used the Urban Decay Smoky eyeshadow palette and I created a very smoky kind of dark look. I don't know, like I feel like I'm stuck in such dark winter fall makeup. I'm not into the spring feel yet, and I don't know if it's because it doesn't feel like spring outside, but you guys know I love bright and colorful looks, so I don't even know why I keep like going back to darker looks. But if you guys want to see how I got this very dark, smoky, kind of vampy look, then please continue watching. So the first thing I'm going to do to start off this makeup look is use this e.l.f. Aqua Primer Mist. I've been loving this so much, you guys. The sprayer is very harsh on it, so you want to kind of like spray it away from your face. I get scared every time I go to use it. And I usually like to take a beauty blender and kind of pat it into my skin. I'm going to be testing out these Equate Beauty Color Correct Blending Sponge Set. Picked these up at Walmart, so I just want to take it and just press that primer into the skin. And since I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Smoky Eyeshadow Palette, it came with an Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion, so I'm going to go ahead and put that all over the lids. And right into the palette here, we're going to set it with the shade Kinky, which is this pretty cream shade. This palette does come with an Urban Decay Glide On Liner, so we're going to be using that a little bit later in the tutorial. I just want to take it out. And I'm going to start taking Backdoor into my crease to start like warming it up. And with a different brush, I'm going to take Freestyle here in the palette. And I'm going to blend that into the crease as well so that it's not so dark. And this kind of just helps blend out any harsh lines. And with a damp eyeshadow brush, I'm going to go into Evidence, which is this pretty blue shade here. I'm going to pop that all over the lid. And then you guys know I gotta use a blackout in this palette to darken up that outer edge. And then I'm gonna dip into a little bit of Loaded, and I'm gonna pop that like towards the inner portion of the lid. Since I don't have a new Urban Decay like liquid liner or a felt tip liner, I'm just going to use this Milani one. It's the iTech Extreme, so we'll see how this works. Okay, that was a pretty easy liner to use. It wasn't like the greatest eyeliner I've ever put on, but it's not bad. It's pretty matte black. I've also been using these L'Oreal Infallible paints. These are felt tips, and they come in all different colors. I've actually been really liking them. So I'm going to use this one in White Party, and I'm going to take it right above the black liner here. So these are actually pretty pigmented. It was really hard to get that line on top of the other one because the liners kept bleeding together, so it probably wasn't the best idea, but I made it work. So since we're just using tons of Urban Decay today, I'm going to use the Urban Decay Perversion Mascara. For lashes today, I'm just going to use my Ardell 207 lashes. You guys know I've been loving these. Okay, you guys, so since I already used that like primer spray, I think that that's going to be good enough. My face is like tacky. So I've never tried the Neutrogena Healthy Skin Liquid Makeup. So I'm going to try it today in the shade Chestnut. And this is number 135. And I'm also going to use that Equate Beauty Blender to pop that on. Oh my word, it's so liquidy, you guys. It's super liquidy. Okay, I wish that had a pump. Because I dumped that on my hand and it just kind of went all over. So this is probably way too much. Oh, yep. Yes, it is. Alright, you guys, Emergency City. I had to freaking go and clean my pants off and, like, clean the beauty blender a little bit, which, since I got it a little more damp than what it was, you guys can see it's gotten a lot more expanded. So if you do decide to try this foundation, I think that the coverage is really good, but I would be careful because it is a liquidy AF. Okay, what I can say about this foundation is it's super, super liquidy because I made a mess everywhere. And it's also not full coverage. Like, I don't know if you guys can see, like, my mole still there. And like right here there's a mole, and it looks kind of luminous. So if you're looking for a light coverage foundation to kind of give you a nice luminous look, then this is probably going to be the foundation for you. I would definitely recommend this for people with dry skin. It says that it is an antioxidant blend, and I have to agree with that because it pretty much went on my skin and it looks like skin. Like, it blended in very well, and it says it has SPF 20 in it. So it's going to be good to be out in the sunlight. I think this is going to be a wonderful summer foundation, and I can kind of see it being like a go-to foundation for me. So I'm going to go in with my Urban Decay Naked Skin Foundation, I'm going to go in with my Urban Decay Naked Skin Dark Warm Concealer. And then I'm going to go in with this Cushion Brightener in yellow from Wet n Wild. I haven't tried this one yet, but you guys do know that I like the highlight one. And I'm just going to press that in with the Urban Decay concealer just because I feel like it's not quite bright enough for me. I'm actually switching over to one of the egg guys that's in here from the Equate Beauty line. Go ahead and pop on some contour while I let that bake a little bit. And this contour palette is my Clean Color contour palette, and I'm just mixing like the three bottom dark shades right here, the darkest shades. And I like to use a more blended, more fluffy contour brush for blending that contour out. I'm going to go ahead and set the rest of my face using my Femme Couture pressed powder. I'm going to pop on my NARS Ghoul blush. And with the Urban Decay All Nighter Sliding Spray, I'm going to go ahead and set my face, and then I'm going to pop on Urban Decay's Afterglow Highlighter in the shade Sin. Going into the waterline, I'm going to use this Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On in Perversion. And also, because this liner is so creamy, it's really easy to smoke it out. And I'm going to take more of Loaded and blend that into the lower lash line. And then I just like to take the fluffy blending brush that I use to blend out shadow and take that right underneath to help blend it out. Whatever is left on the brush, you don't need to get any more product. And this just smooths everything out. So when you guys are always asking, like, I don't know how you get shadow down there without looking like you got a black eye, it's because I'm just taking a fluffy blending brush and smoothing out my outer edges and blending out that shadow when I'm done. Okay, so I have been promising you guys a review on this lipstick. I'm sorry if my lighting has changed some. I have some natural sunlight coming in, which is very rare since I live in Ohio and I have a ton of trees in my backyard. But anyways, I have been promising you guys a review on this MAC Retro Matte Liquid Lip Color, and this is in the shade Espresso. I haven't sat down to actually do like a wear test for you guys yet, but this liquid lipstick, seriously, it's really good. I'm surprised because I've kind of strayed away from MAC a little bit over the past couple of years just because I realized that there's other products out there that are really good, like better products out there. So I was pleasantly surprised when I put this on and it lasts all day. So I'm going to go in with my NYX Suede Liner in Club Hopper. It's like a kind of brownie shade. For this lip color though, I do suggest using like some type of brown, gray kind of shade. I just grabbed the first liner I had because this is like a brown gray shade. Look at that. One dip covered my whole bottom lip. Now I'm going to take the other side and cover the top of my lips. Do you guys see the coverage on this liquid lipstick? That was one dip, covered my top and bottom lip. So good. So creamy, goes on so smooth, and it's very pigmented. So, like I said, I'm super impressed. Alright, you guys, so this is the completed look. I hope you enjoyed today's makeup tutorial, and if you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe if you are new, and follow me on all social media, which is linked down below. And you guys, don't forget to put a smile on your face. It is truly the best makeup you can wear. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye, guys!